What's good, everybody on YouTube? This is your boy Akil McLeod, and I'm a full-time eBay and Poshmark seller. And in today's video, I got a brand new thrift store haul full of a lot of jackets to sell since it is winter time. And I usually, pick up a lot of Patagonia and stuff like that, a lot of the brands that you guys are familiar with. But these past couple of days, I picked up a lot of coats and a lot of jackets that I've never found before. So I figured some of these brands could definitely help you guys out whenever you're out thrifting. And some of these pieces sell for some huge profit, and I'm not just saying like 50-60 bucks, which is great profit, but trust me, these pieces that I got to share with you guys sell for about 100 plus to sometimes 200 plus. So if you guys are interested in these kind of videos, go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos. And without further ado, I'm gonna just jump straight into it, so let's go. So first up is this Free People's jacket that I picked up a couple days ago, and this is my first time finding anything from the brand Free People, and I just thought it was super dope. I like the fur and I like the color on this, and the inside was really nice as well. And the funny thing is there was a ton of resellers in there the same day I was picking stuff up, and I don't know how you guys thrift stores are, but my thrift store, they usually bring in like a bunch of new racks like every half hour, maybe every hour. And as soon as the new racks come in, all the resellers kind of swarm to the racks to try to get the first stuff. But anytime it's a lot of people, I kind of just let them do their thing, because I'm not trying to be rude and like bump people and all that. But they literally left this behind, as well as some of the other stuff I'm going to show you guys. So anytime you see it's a lot of competition, I mean, as long as you know your stuff and as long as you know what you're selling, you've done the research, you know a lot of brands, anytime there's competition, you still gonna win. You're just gonna know more stuff than they do, and clearly they didn't know about Free People. And this jacket should definitely sell anywhere between 50 to maybe 80 bucks, especially since it's in such great condition. So definitely be on the lookout for Free People, because it's a very popular brand, and this one will probably sell a lot faster on Poshmark. Next up is this Element snowboarding jacket for women, and this one was in great shape. There was some minor little stains, but I can easily get that out once I throw it in the wash. And this one should sell for about 50 to 60 bucks as well, because like I said, it's in great shape. So once I get it a little cleaned up and have it listed on eBay and on Poshmark and see where it sells first. Next up is this Patagonia Storm jacket, and this one is super dope. This color definitely stood out to me, and in my area Patagonia is super popular, so I'm surprised this was even hanging around in a thrift store when it was. But I picked this up for about $8, and as you guys know, Patagonia jackets, especially around this time of the year, should sell for about maybe 50, maybe 80 bucks, somewhere in between there. I might list it for 79 and then see what happens. But definitely look out for these Patagonia Storm jackets, especially if it has a little Patagonia logo, because I've noticed anything that has the little logo sells for a little more than the ones that just have the little the script writing or anything like that. So you'll see how this one sells. Now this is one of the first time pieces that I found, and this one is from the brand called Helmut Lang. And I never saw this brand before, but because of because it was so heavy, I just knew it was worth something. So I definitely picked it up and I wanted to see what it was about. And I looked up comps, and this jacket sells, I've seen some sell for as high as $250, and I've seen some sell as low as like $180. So there's definitely a lot of money to be made. I still got my Goodwill tag on here, and I paid $19.99 for this jacket. And I usually try not to pay that much for pieces that I'm trying to resell, but like I said, I knew there was a lot of money to be made. So definitely be on the lookout for anything Helmut Lang, because shit, that's money right there. So if you guys see it, pick it up. I don't sell a ton of these type of stuff, but when it comes to like snowboarding pants and jackets, I always pick them up whenever I do. And this one was from Obermeyer, and this one is a full snowsuit with the pants. The pants and the top is just one big, it's like a big ass onesie basically. But this one was super dope, very, very clean. It's a size XL, but it's a tall, so I think it should be a good market for that, especially since it's more on like the vintage side, and this is the season where a lot of people are going snowboarding and stuff like that. So if you see Obermeyer, definitely check the comps and just try to see, try to find something that's comparable as possible, because there's some Obermeyer pieces that sell for a lot of money, and then there's some that doesn't sell for that much. But this one should sell for about 100 bucks because it is the full snowsuit and there's no holes or anything like that. So like I said, do your research when it comes to Obermeyer, but definitely if you see the full suit, pick that up because that should be some good money. Now switching things up a little bit, I know I was showing you guys a bunch of winter stuff, but I'm still picking up shorts because shorts are still selling. And this brand is by Robbins, and I see this brand in my thrifts all the time, but I never pick it up. But this one was brand new with the tags, and the retail price on here was 46 bucks. And on eBay they sell somewhere between 29, and I've seen some sell as high as $50 brand new with tags. So I picked these up and we'll see how it sells. Hopefully it sells fast because, as you guys know, it's winter time, but I'm still selling shorts, so that's why I picked them up. So if you guys see Robin tops or pants, as long as it's brand new with the tags, I would say pick them up, but if it's used, I'll probably pass on them. Next is this plaid shirt, and this is from Minh Burroughs. Minh Burroughs, the tag usually says Minh Burroughs vintage, but this one says Minh Burroughs organics. And this one actually, I picked this up for on sale, so I only spent $3 for this one, but these shirts sell for decent money, sometimes as high as like $30 or $40. But we'll see how this one sells. This one doesn't say Minh Burroughs vintage, this one says organics, so I'm not really sure what the difference is with that, but I should be getting at least $25 plus shipping for the shirt, so we'll see how this sells. Next up is this Eileen Fisher cardigan, and I usually always pick up Eileen Fisher pieces as long as it's in good condition, because honestly it's one of the few female brands that I know. But this one was in really good condition, and the tag actually said that it was a sample. So I'm not exactly sure how much of a big deal the fact that it's a sample is, but I mean, I've seen comp sell for 30 bucks, so that's probably where I'm gonna price it, somewhere around there. But I'm definitely gonna do some research first just to see if there's more value in Eileen Fisher sample pieces, and we'll see how that sells. Keeping things going with the shorts are these dope pair of, I'm definitely gonna butcher this name, but I believe it's Vilebrequin. I think it's Vilebrequin, some shit like that. But these shorts are super dope. The fact that it was this bright and this, like, you know, this colorful is what really attracted me to it. And these shorts sell for like $50 even if it's used. So like I said, it's winter time, but shorts are still selling for me. I still sell Patagonia and Lululemon shorts all the time. So I figured, since this is a very good brand and it's very high end, still pick it up. And if you guys see this name, I'm gonna butcher it, so I'm just gonna show it to you. If you guys see that, pick it up because it sells well, and you should definitely get at least no less than 40 bucks. Keeping things going with the pants, I got another pair of Lululemon yoga pants, or Lululemon cropped leggings. That's what I put in my keywords. I just said yoga pants, cropped leggings, stuff like that. And if you guys aren't familiar with Lululemon tights and leggings, if the size tag is ripped out, just check on the inside pocket and then you should be able to find the size tag, and these are a size 10. So definitely be on the lookout. As you guys know, be on the lookout for Lululemon. But if you can't see, if the size tag is ripped, that's just a little tip so you can know exactly how to list it, because, you know, if you find it and it doesn't have the size tag, it's kind of tough to sell it without the size tag, because buyers would be kind of wary about, you know, having to deal with the return. So if you guys see something Lululemon and it doesn't have the size tag, check the pockets, check you know, just check around, because the size tag is always there. Next is this super dope blouse from Helmut Lang, and I sold a pair of Helmut Lang pants before, but this is like my first time finding the top. And if you guys aren't familiar with Helmut Lang, it's definitely like a designer brand, so I'm thinking I should sell this top. I might actually take it to a consignment shop just so I might be able to get a little money, especially when it comes to trade. But these tops sell for maybe 40-50 bucks, sometimes a little more. This one is very summery, so I might hold on to it until the season changes, but we'll see. There is a stain on this shirt because it is in the thrift stores, as you guys know. Anytime you see a white shirt, chances are it fell on the floor or it's dirty, and that was the same case with this one. But it's a minor stain, so I'll just throw it in the wash, and it definitely should be coming out. Next, I've been finding a lot of good blazers lately, so I got 4 blazers to show you guys. And this one, the first one, is from Briony, and this one, I put this in my video of some of the best blazers to sell. And this brand, but the fact that it's black, it's a 3-button blazer, it's a 3 to 2 roll blazer, I should say. This one should definitely sell for at least 150 bucks. Briony is a very good brand. I picked up 3 pairs of Briony trousers the other day, and one of them already sold for 50 bucks. So if you guys see anything by Briony, definitely pick it up, whether it's a blazer, a full suit, a pair of pants, whatever it is, pick it up, because Briony is very it's just a good quality and it's highly sought after. Next up is this bright blue blazer from Zhenya, and I still got the thrift store tag on here, but this one, I usually don't even go to this thrift store because it's very expensive, but sometimes they tend to have some better pieces in there. So I paid 10 bucks for each of these blazers, and like I said, this one is from Zhenya, and my last Zhenya blazer I sold it for about 80 bucks. So since this is more summery, I'm thinking it might sell somewhere around that same range, maybe 80, maybe 100. But you'll see how it sells. But definitely pick up Zhenya blazers if you see them, because they always sell good, for me at least. And even if it's vintage, you know, you can still make some good money. Keeping things going with the blazers, this one is like a plaid light blue jacket, and this one was really dope, super clean, like in mint condition. There's no flaws at all. And this one was actually from a brand called Oxford Crest, and Oxford Crest is a very good brand. This blazer should sell about $200. I'm not taking anything less than 200 bucks. So like I said, it's in flawless condition, and if you guys see anything from Oxford Crest, always pick it up, because it might take a while for it to sit, because it's kind of like, you know, it's a demand for it, but you know, blazers tend to sit a little longer. So definitely price it high and just wait for the right buyer to come along. And the last of the 4 blazers is this one from Giorgio Armani, and I always see a lot of like Giorgio Armani stuff, but it's always vintage, and the vintage stuff doesn't sell as well, so I usually pass on that. But this one is definitely new age or modern or whatever you want to call it, and this one should sell somewhere between 200 and 250. Like I said, no flaws, no problems at all. I still left the thrift tag on there, but anyway, this one is in amazing shape. And if you guys see anything Giorgio Armani with the newer tag, I'm gonna make sure I zoom in on that so you guys can kind of tell the difference and know what to look out for. Definitely pick it up, but usually I pass on the vintage pieces because they're usually always damaged and the money just isn't there. So if you see a newer one, pick it up. Next up is this super dope messenger bag from Nike, and it just has a really big Be Epic spell out on the front of it. And like I said, it's super dope, it's very bright. There was some stains, but I'm gonna use some rubbing alcohol just to get some of those stains out of there, because I'm sure it probably was on the floor for a little bit while I was in the thrift store. But I paid 7 bucks for this, and I didn't get a chance to check the comps, but I'm thinking I should get somewhere between 40 and 50 bucks. I might be shooting a little too high or too low, but I'm gonna list it soon and we'll see how it sells. And last but certainly not least is this Miro Clean Pot, and this is actually just a humidifier that I picked up a couple days ago, and I actually paid $12.99 for this one, but after checking the comps I realized that these sell brand new in the box for about 100, and used they sell for about 60 plus shipping. And this I believe is brand new. I don't think it's been opened or anything like that. Well, clearly it's been open because I wanted to make sure that everything was in there, but I don't think it's been used. So I'm gonna actually list this as new other, and try to see if I can get about $80 to maybe $90 for this one. But if you guys see these, definitely pick them up, because like I said, even if it's used without the box, you can still get about 60 bucks for these. And this is called the Miro Clean Pot Humidifier. Alright y'all, so that's all I have for today's video. So if you guys enjoyed that one, go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you got any questions or any comments, definitely drop it in the comment section, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as possible. So that's all I got for today, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.